Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Virgo. So if in your birth chart, your Venus is sitting in the sign of Virgo, this reading is for you. Also, if your sun is sitting in Virgo, that's fine. This is for you too. Now, if you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can pause the video, go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter your birth time, place, day. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you. Just look and see where your Venus is placed. If it's in the sign of Virgo, then this is for you. All right, so I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin. Oh yeah, and you don't have to know your exact birth time for your Venus in Virgo. So you can go ahead and put 12 p.m. if you don't know it, that's fine. Okay. And this is for the month of September 2017, if I didn't already say that. Okay, so the heart of the situation, starting off with the Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, Chariot, Nine of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, you could be dealing with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm also picking up some Libra energy for some of you. Also could be Gemini or Aquarius, Sagittarius or Cancer. So yeah, I'm seeing this person. This could be you as well, but I feel like someone is learning about what's valuable, and they're making plans, or you're making plans to have or go after the person that you feel is most valuable, or that would bring the most value to your life. It's more so like an analytical approach to how you're choosing the person that you want to be with. For some of you, you may have been on the fence with someone, or maybe you've been waiting to see what's going to happen with someone, especially if you're trying to see if you're going to be approached. It's like you don't know what's happening. And you're just going with the flow of things and letting your intuition make that decision, or you're learning to trust your intuition because you feel like you're walking a thin line. Like this is an important decision. You don't just want to settle down with anyone. For some of you, I feel like you are very intuitive, and like I feel like you might have Moon in your first house, or your first or in the ascendant, and so you're very sensitive with how you approach or how you make your decisions. You make decisions based off of your intuition. But like a Libra, sometimes you are undecided and you just kind of sit on a situation or a decision. But this particular card, I just really feel like you're just really going with the flow and letting your intuition take over. And you're going to get a clear sign. You're going to have like some clarity. You're going to make some sort of clear decision. You're like, I got it. Or it's something that maybe you've been waiting on to happen. You're like, okay, this is the sign. This is it. This is what I'm going with. And so you're making some sort of decision because you feel like that was a sign from the universe. You felt like that was a sign from God. I don't know. You turned on the radio. That song was playing. It was a message. You received some sort of intuitive message or spiritual message that gave you clarity on this decision. So whatever you have been holding off on, that's going to end, or maybe it's recently ended if this has already happened. I also feel like you might feel like you're on the same wavelength or the same frequency with someone that you're interested in, or just overall with your partner. Maybe you and your partner, if you're in a relationship, you guys have been on a fence about something. Like there was some decision you were trying to make together, and finally you got some answers or some clarity on, you know, how to go about it. Trying to decide, also trying to figure out how you want to say something. Like you're like, how do I want to say this to this person, or how do I deliver this message? Whatever the case, I just feel like you're going to figure out. For some of you, there's the possibility of a commitment on the horizon. Someone is giving, there's an opportunity being presented to you. You might get this opportunity twice. Like if you turned it down the first time, or if you ignored the first opportunity, here's another chance to go after what you want, or to accept whatever is being offered to you. So there's this opportunity that's being handed to you, and it's a clear sign. It's like, if you didn't hear it the first time, here it is again. Act on it if you want it. This is proof for some of you. I feel like the universe, God, is showing you proof. You know, something has been made known. Something has been put out into the open. So this is something that you have like evidence of something. This is something very valuable. You may have met someone that you feel, like I said, is very valuable to you, fits in with your goals. You're having something in common with someone. There may also be some sort of intuitive connection or telepathic connection that you have with someone. It's a spiritual union. You guys are working things out. If you are in a relationship, there could be some healing going on. I don't know if you guys maybe were at odds with one another about something, or, you know, could have had an argument, whatever the case. The Temperance is a good sign of healing and connecting and getting back to basics with someone. And for somebody, I feel like you're going on a camping trip, or you're going to be spending some time outdoors or fishing with your significant other. Like whatever opportunity you've been desiring, you guys are going to get that chance to connect. So you might be doing some sort of traveling together. I almost want to say it's like by luck. For some, like almost like you won like a radio contest or whatever. It was your lucky day, a lucky drawing, whatever. Luck of the Irish. Irish is kind of coming out too. So I don't know if that plays a part with your bloodline or the person that you're dealing with, or if this person, you know, whatever, has red hair. There's something going on that kind of just popped out with Irish. But yeah, I feel that there is a soul connection. So if you're single and wondering if you're going to meet someone, yeah, I do feel like you're going to meet someone. Will it develop into a relationship? That is, you know, only time can tell at this point, especially, but the opportunity is there because this is someone that you connect to on a deeper level. This person could also be like a medium or some sort of healer or some sort. Occupational wise, I know this is a love reading, but this with the Ace of Pentacles is also the possibility of you having an opportunity to work as a healer or to learn about it or practice something that you find very rewarding. Even if it's like a massage therapist, or if it's something in this, just dealing with spirituality and healing and bringing peace to other people, like sharing your gift with people. There's an opportunity being presented for you to make money from doing that. This is new. And then going back to the one, you guys that are in a relationship, it could be a new relationship. If it's an old relationship, there's the possibility of renewing your vows to one another, or your spouse may have gotten some sort of gift for you that is just very expensive. Some sort of getaway, I feel like. And I'm feeling like Bali for some people. Like a trip to Bali. Or someplace very spiritual. At some point, or I don't know, for whatever reason, someone's guards may go up. Becoming very defensive and feeling like maybe you have to take a stand, or maybe you have to take a stand for someone else. Or defend your belief or your spirituality or the person that you're into. But I'm feeling that you're not letting anything get in your way. And you're just like, I want to say like steering with one hand. You're going about something like you're guarding your emotions, the way you handle a certain situation. Like, this is something that you're desiring and that you're very passionate about. But you're being very analytical about the way you're handling the situation because you don't want to get hurt. So you're, especially for those of you that are not in relationships and you're, deciding to pursue someone. If you pursue them, it's like, you know what, you're saying, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and go after what I want, regardless of the outcome. And I feel like there is some sort of anxiety involved, like you're facing your fears, because the Nine of Swords is about all these insecurities, these doubts that kind of keep you up at night. I don't know why for some people I feel like this has something to do with ghost hunting. I don't know, or like you have spirits in your home and you're trying to connect with them to get rid of them. They're keeping you up at night. They're knocking things around, or you're hearing sounds at night that's disturbing. And so you're doing spiritual things around the house, like burning sage and saying, go into the light, whatever it is. I just kind of feel like that's going on for somebody out there. I feel like you're taking a risk. You're like, I'm a risk taker. Feel like you are delving into something that is very brand new to you. You're starting some sort of new journey. There's definitely some sort of new beginnings going on with you, your love life, your personal life, your career. And I feel like you're handling it with grace. There might be some people who feel as if you're acting out of character, but you're just fearless. Even if that has to do with breaking up. I'm not really seeing a breakup, but if you're contemplating breaking up, I feel like you get that inner strength to do it. You realize that you're worth something. And even though it's a scary thought from time to time, being alone, you're like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not afraid of being alone anymore. That doesn't scare me. I'm not just going to stick with this person just because out of fear of being alone. And so you're going out into the world and starting brand new. You're packing up your things, you're leaving. For some of you, you might going back to some sort of trip. You're just acting very free-spirited. Now, for some of you, you might be dealing with someone that's very free-spirited, someone that is from a different race, background, or religion. It's very out there, something that you don't normally deal with. And you're like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is what I want to do. So I feel like you're taking a risk at some point. All right, so you guys, this has been a general reading. Hope it resonated. If you want a private reading, you can email me, namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Just click on a link so that you can contact me directly. I don't have a website. This is the only channel that I have, so make sure you're coming directly to me. I know you guys sometimes email me on Instagram. I prefer for you to email me, themat76@gmail.com, or prefer messages even on YouTube if you still like can't find my email address or something. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm not gone yet. So thank you guys for watching, and many blessings.